someplace unknown. Well, I heard this once, and it might be true, that home is with you, wherever you may go. Wherever you may go. Twilight fades, and I roam to seek the place I call my city streets guiding me, crowds in the way, nameless people move like ticking clocks. We step in time as night descends. We fall in line. Home again, where I wanna be. Always wondering, run until I find the way. Home again, where I can be free. Always dreaming, run until I am home again. Home again, where I wanna be. Always wondering, run until I find the way. Home again, where I can be free. Always dreaming, run until I am home again. Looking up to the dawn, I found the place where I belong.
With the American Express Platinum Card, you can unlock experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer. Get up to $400 in Resi credits and earn 5 times points on eligible flights and prepaid hotels. There's nothing like Platinum.
You wouldn't settle for Bateman when there's Batman.
Come on, Batemobile, don't die on me now.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
What up, y'all? What's going on, Warpster? Good to see ya. Give me a sec here. Trying to see. It looks like there may be some. It's really not a big deal. I think we're okay. Okay, cool. Oh my god, Twitch is at it again, and I don't know why. It's gonna infuriate me. I even hard capped my... You know what? Can I... That's fine, that's fine. I don't need to do that. Maybe the IP family? I don't know. For whatever reason, I am once again hemorrhaging frames, and I think it's just a Twitch thing. I'm going to try... I hate because I can't just stop the stream and restart. Like, I can stop the stream and restart on Twitch, but I can't on YouTube. That's the problem. Hold on. Everything looks like... I have no clue what's causing it. That's the frustration. Because I just buffed down the top end of my stream stuff to prevent issues. Last time and before going on stream, I did it a little further. And it's Twitch specific. That's what's really frustrating about it. Is it's only Twitch being affected. YouTube is fine. I'll keep them both up. Is what it is. If hopefully it calms down, and if it doesn't, then like, so be it. But how are you doing, Warpster? Good to see you. I've been, other than this little, you know, issue, been doing good. Been having a good time. Hello, I am not a meat popsicle. Are you sure, Killdozer? Are you sure? Because that's exactly the type of thing a meat popsicle would say to throw people off the scent, the trail. I'm doing good. I just updated my card game and it's been going great. What card game? Very excited to see you. Not. I am so. It always feels good. I get a special, specific joy out of beating the shit out of the Blue Wizardess. I get a special and specific joy out of it. There's something really, really deeply primal in my soul about beating the shit out of a blue player. Especially when I can do so with... Especially when I can do so with, like... face punch and green. Yeah, Twitch is so behind. I'm so frustrated by this. How do I pin? I gotta pin a thing here. I'm gonna pin in chat. I'm just throwing the link and everything to make life easier in here.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you.
Okay, cool. Pin that. Dope.
That's because Asana is where
Until manually
AI
unpinned. Cool.
coordinate work
Sweet.
together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap.
AI can
so everything
suck my dick.
Stays on track.
Because it's...
That's how work gets handled.
Anyways, now that that's over with. Okay, cool. I made a homemade card game called Geo Summoner Wars. It's been getting a facelift and going great. Oh, very nice. Yes, no, Force of Nature is going to be proudly featured today. All right, so I saved right outside of Andor's Haven, so we can save this town before going to the Blue Wizard's castle. This is somewhere if I want the Library of Alexandria, which I don't know that I do. I mean, I do. Like, I don't not want it. But I'm not gonna fight myself over it. Where's Blood Sand Tavern? It's gotta be somewhere over here, based on that description. Alright, let's go. Place is ruled by the brutal wizardess. Bud, I'm coming for that ass. Cool. I go first. Let's go Forest. And that's it. Oh, you have a Serendibin Freet. Okay. I might just lose. Well. Forest. Llanowar Elves. Let me do the math. I can instill energy on the Llanowar Elves. So next turn I have 5 mana. I will, because if I draw a Cockatrice, I'll be okay. I'm not sure why there's a swamp in this deck. Okay, no Cockatrice, but because of what I just happened to draw, I can put him on an even faster clock. Llanowar Elves for 1, instill energy, Force of Nature. Yeah, his clock is a tick faster than mine. Okay. Now it's not. Now it's not. It was a tick faster than mine. Combat swing for 8. You're gonna swing with both. Yeah. Now if I draw... Nope. Never mind, because I need 4 green and I have exactly 4 green. No, I have 5 green. Because that's a Savannah, right? Yeah. If I draw Berserk... Damn, I don't know why this shit's in my deck. No. We're gonna load. And why the fuck is all that in my deck now? Why do I only have 35 cards in here? Berserk, 2 Thicket Basilisk, 2 Killer Bees, 3 Llanowar Elves, Grizzly Bears, Force of Nature, Cockatrice. I'm missing a Cockatrice. Because I had 2. I can't edit it. But I didn't know, but I just loaded after that loss. This was from my save file. But like, I shouldn't be at I don't remember loot. I know exactly what it's from. Oh, nice. Leave me alone. Here's 90 gold. Leave me alone. I'm editing my deck. It's from doing shit when I was setting this up. Okay. Throw back in a Cockatrice. Throw back in a... Okay, is there no Desert Twister in here? I definitely need at least 1 Desert Twister, possibly 2. I have 1 Instill Energy, might want 2. Wait, do I not? Oh, Giant Growth, I have 2. Okay. Where's Berserk? Berserk is here. Okay. I have 11... Oh, my lands. This is 11, 12 lands, plus 2 Mox Rubies, plus 2 Soul Rings. Probably 1 more land. And then 2 Thicket Basilisk, 2 Lore, 2 Cockatrice. That's how I had that before. 3 Llanowar Elves, a Force of Nature, a Wild Growth, 2 Untamed Wilds, Aspect of the... Ooh, do I have another Aspect of the Wolf? That might be the wise play. There we go. Yeah, sure. I'll duel some other dudes first. 'Cause why not? Alright, next turn I can drop Killer Bees. Erg Raiders. Drop a Savannah. Aspect of the Wolf. I'm gonna wait. He's either gonna have to swing his Erg Raiders into me and lose them, or he's gonna not swing and take damage. Sure. Killer Bees twice. Choose blockers. Block his Erg Raiders. Maybe I should have blocked the assembly worker to limit his mana production, but it's whatever. What I am going to do, however, Forest, just one. Swing for 2. And then he's going to take 2. And now, if he does the Mishra's Factory move again next turn, I can Giant Growth my Land of War Elves and kill it. Oh shit! Now a 1 mana! Now a 1/3 with Bloodlust. Whatever shall be done at this incredible power. This unspeakable might. We're gonna grab another forest, obviously. Cool. And once again, pump you for 1. And we're gonna swing for 3. Come on. Mishra's Factory pump. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. There we go. There we go. Go all in, baby. What could go wrong? Choose blockers. Giant growth. Fuck your land. Thicket Basilisk for red, red, and green, green, green. And then I'm going to just swing with these 2 for now. He's tapped out. He's not going to swing at me. So might as well tap the forest for it. Whatever. Cool. Get that max damage in there. Sure. So you're just going to die. Cool. If this is how you want to go, let me think. Or let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm a fucking point shy. So I'm not gonna... So I'm gonna max out my damage this turn without Giant Growth. And go all in with everything else. Cool. And now we're gonna go maximum power. Why the Land of War Elves? Because it's about sending a message, guys. It's about sending a message. The message is, behold, the power of green. Couldn't you tap the Land of War Elves after blocking with them to make the mana for Giant Growth? In Modern Magic, yes. In Modern Magic, that would work. As of this game, it does not work. And the reason it does not work is because in old Magic rules, the way it was codified is if a creature was blocking and got tapped, that creature would then... Oh, okay. We're actually okay here. Like, I'm gonna take damage for a couple turns, but then I'm gonna have an answer. If a creature was blocking and then got tapped, it no longer dealt damage to your opponent. Right. It's an old Magic thing, Warpster. It is specific to these old rules. It would 100% be the smart play in a current Magic deck, to be clear. I want that to be very clear and on the record. On a current Magic deck, that is absolutely what you would want to do. Okay. He's going to swing one more time. Taiga. We're going to Aspect of the Wolf on Killer Bees, which is now going to be strong enough that I can do some trickery, but weak enough that he still wants to swing with the Serendib Efreet, which I'm going to want to kill. Oh, or not. Perfect. Then I can actually just play you. Or not. Well, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. I'm going to lose my bees no matter what now. Oh no, I didn't lose the bees because it's only got 3 attack. Beautiful. LOL, that was actually, it was a waste of a turn. Essentially. Okay. Grizzly Bears. Power Sink X is 3. Counter target spell unless that spell's caster pays an additional X. That player draws and pays all mana from lands until X is paid. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Alright. So it's an expensive bear, but it's still bears. Okay, cool. Mox Pearl. Trying to stunt on me? I'm not. You want to bring a little jewelry out here, that's fine. Okay. 4, 8, 12. I cannot make you big enough to do that. Duh, Bears. Listen, TJ. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. I think smart play is Untamed Wilds. Go grab a forest. Toss it into play. And then lure on the cockatrice. And swing with the bees and the cockatrice and force the double block. And both of them die. And then next turn I can just play another cockatrice. You have something in your hand. I would rather suss it out now because I'm going to play a cockatrice next turn. Really? Really? Gotcha. Alright, cockatrice. It's actually perfect that my cards in my deck are either huge or exactly 2 power. Then Land of War Elves, but... Like, my deck does a lot with exactly 2 power, to where Meek Stone's really not a big deal. Okay, do I Giant Growth swing in with the Grizzly Bears, or do I save my Giant Growths since I have Thicket Basilisk anyways? And I think I'm gonna do that. Save my Giant Growths so that Cockatrice can punch in for much bigger damage. Mox Ruby. Sweet. Thicket Basilisk for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And swing with the Cockatrice. I could run a Meek Stone in my own deck. The problem is that I would rebuild my deck if I did that. Like, Meek Stone decks 100% work in Shandalar. There's some great Power 1 and Power 2 cards you can put along with shit like Giant Growth and things like that to get temporary Tawnos' weaponry. Like, there's plenty of things you can do to get enough temporary boost. Okay. I'm already exhausted, so we're gonna do this. See what he does. LOL. Giant Growth. A Giant Growth a fucking again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I'm gonna play him for fun. And then we move to combat and we swing for 6 and we bring him down to 3. Yeah, I think he's got more than Power 3, by the way. Shapeshifter is a 4/3. Whatever will I do? We're gonna pay the upkeep cost. It's a big fucking bear, man. It's a big ass bear. Go to combat, swing with everything. And he dies. Sweet. White Amulet for any land. Why did I have a lot of White Amulets, actually. Oh, where's the... Tropical Island, Tundra. Tundra. I want Tundras. For my Moat deck. I want 2 Tundras. Defeat the Forest Dragon to get a land. Cool. What is this? Visions. Oh, okay. Pestilence, Poltergeist. I'm fine. Wait, what is that ring? Now need 5 mana taps. I'm gonna pay the gold for that. You always want to get that ring, even if it's not really gonna matter much. Let's duel the Lord of Fate. Oh, does he get the start because of his ability? Or whatever? No, he gets to start with a Black Knight. That's fair. It's literally not... How does this keep sticking in the deck?! I didn't save. And that may be my undoing here. Yeah. Okay. I'm dead. What'd I lose? A savannah? That's fine. I know it's stupid to say it's fine over a dual land, but like... I'm gonna buy the rack. We're gonna head over to Elrond's Sanctum. I'm gonna save. Because I'm not building a green-white deck is the thing. All I really need to do is... throw in another forest. Accept tribute. A spell from my deck. On some blue magic. Control Magic's a good card. Drain power, steal artifact. Wait, do you have like good old-fashioned counterspell? No. Control Magic or drain power. Let's do drain power, because you can use that in a number of blue decks. Let's duel the Sea Dragon. Cool. I would play Forest. Does it change anything if I just in the Soul Ring? Not really. Yes, it does. I want to Wild Growth this turn. Because next turn it ensures I can both drop the Soul Ring and the Killer Bees without self-burning. So I can Soul Ring, tap for 1, and then Killer Bees off that 1 green and the Soul... Never mind. I'm gonna take a point of burn. Whatever. Sometimes it happens. Cool. Life tap. Oh, come on, man. That is so annoying. Alright. Thicket Basilisk. This is so annoying. I may have to rethink going green deck for the blue wizardess. To be honest with you. Giant tortoise! What am I gonna do? Okay. Drop a forest either way. Sweet. This is a slow and steady situation. Because the 2 off this forest with Wild Growth is more than the 1 that will be healed. Wish they still had Mana Burn in Modern Magic. I mean, you can play with Mana Burn. What did you just make it? You just made it a regular forest? Okay, but it already... Okay. Combat, swing for 4. So I'm doing 3 per turn right now. he's only got the 1/1 to hit at me, so this is worth it. Because next turn that provides me a green source that's not a forest that can pump killer bees. Okay, killer bees, I can pump for 1, 2, 3. He swings for 2. That's 5. He'll be at 13. If he doesn't block, he'll go down to 8. Okay, now is not the turn for giant growth. The following turn is the turn for the giant growths. Okay. Creature bond on my bees. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3. You know, up to 9. So we're swinging with 5. I can pump you 3 and 3. That's... I think I have exactly enough. And you're tapped out. And survey says 11. Hey! Hell yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, Amulet of Krug. Aladdin's Ring. Trade black amulets for blue cards. I only have 3, but... Ooh, actually... Counterspell. I'll spend 2 for a counterspell. Sweet. Conjurer. Ooh, but I want a Prodigal Sorcerer. I wanted Timmy. The infinite mana stuff just goes too hard these ways. Would be a quick way to stop that. Fair. I mean, kind of, but not really. Like, so, mana burn would not necessarily stop infinite mana production, because generally speaking, people using infinite mana production have a way to turn that infinite mana into something the turn they use it. They don't just, like, throw it. They don't just produce infinite mana to produce infinite mana. You know what I mean? I'm gonna. I was just going this way first to see something. Alright, I think smart play is... Cockatrice, and then... just in case they play a flyer... Like, Thicket Basilisk is literally just Cockatrice on the ground. There's not really a reason, if I have both, to ever play Thicket Basilisk, except for very specific board states. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, TJ, like, you could tell people, hey, you want to play with mana burn as a thing, but I don't think that actually stops infinite mana production. Because people are going to be like, okay, I'm just not going to produce the mana to say I can. I'm going to produce the mana to produce, like, when it will benefit me. Move, swing with both. Oh, it's any non-wall creature. That's right. This actually is kind of a hard counter to my basilisks. I'm gonna Untamed Wilds to get a forest. And then play grizzly bears. Grizzly bears, do-do-do-do-do. There are grizzly bears, do-do-do-do-do. There are grizzly bears, do-do-do-do-do. They are really big bears. I could also just blow up the wall of water. Could do that. Suck my dick. Okay. I think Desert Twister to shut down the wall of water, because that can get pumped to kill things, whereas the wall of air just isn't going to kill anything. Actually, Soul Ring. Desert Twister. Destroy the wall of water. And then we swing with everything. I'm only going to get through with 4, but then next turn I can drop Force of Nature and say LOL. But now that I've done that, I can guarantee you're not killing anything I play. Also, I just noticed, what up, William? I'm here once again, nothing spicy today, things are going back to normal. Good. There's the old saying that no news is good news, and I am very often a big fan of no news, let me tell you. We're gonna Wild Growth on this forest. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 green available, which I'm going to need for Force of Nature. You're gonna have to block with everything, but it's not gonna be enough to actually stop me. And then next turn I get the kill. Okay. All right. Come on, come on. Wait, what? Wait, what? Just don't add up. Hold on. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I was just very confused for some reason. Not for some reason, for an actual reason, but... Pay the upkeep cost. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. What do I aspect of the wolf to give +2, +2 to? You're gonna die no matter what. I'm just trying to make this as funny as possible. Let's give it to the cockatrice. Cool. Attack with everything. You're gonna die no matter what you do. Hey! Remove soul. Prodigal Sorcerer is the big... Duplicate card! Okay. I want... my blue moat deck that I'm building. Oh, and a counterspell. Lovely. Getting all types of cool blue shit. There's something over here, but... Alright. Accept tribute. 3 white jewels. Pay the 80 gold. Cool. Are you the one who had the quest? No, it's over here. Pay 100 gold. Where's the forest dragon? There it is. But first, accept tribute. Nope, I need to duel him no matter what. I should have saved before I ran into him. But forest, Llanowar elves. Cool. Next turn I can drop killer bees and the soul ring. Gotta sell your junk, otherwise you won't get to keep your cool stuff. Yeah, no. I did. It's still showing up, but I did after last stream sell a whole bunch of shit. Killer bees. I keep forgetting killer bees is green, colorless. There was no way to play both without mana burning, but I have green, colorless, and green. Two colors in green. I could... I think we just hold off on swinging with the bees for now. Play other creatures. I saw a game that's a roguelike, but also a 1v1 card battler. What is that, Ivern? What is the actual game? Like, do you remember the name, I mean? Let us... Thicket Basilisk. And then next turn I can drop another Llanowar Elves and Aspect of the Wolf. And, honestly... on Killer Bees. Grizzly Bears. And the Llanowar Elves. If you do not have an answer, you're going down fairly fast, buddy. You have a lot of mana. You should be able to play something. Crowworm! Oh no! What will I do? I should do it, shouldn't I? I have to do it. I have to do it for the plot. I literally have no choice but to do it for the plot. Now, granted, this is, of course, the strongest magic card ever. Like, it's so unbelievably powerful. Go to hell. Okay. Pump it, pump it. Just to make him lose his Crowworm for fun. Cool. Giant Growth. On the bees. Berserk. On the bees. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. You get extra food. Right. What I actually want is a land. And I want tundra. Yes. Speak. Nice. I'll be able to build a moat deck. Alright, cool. Now let's head over to, let's head over to the Blue Castle. What's the quest? East to Shale Cliff Keep. Is that on the way? It's over here. It's out of the way, mostly. But it is a mana link? So I'm gonna accept it. Like, it's hard to say no to mana links, guys. That's one of the few shit where I'm gonna go out of my way to... Are y'all serious? Land tax. Shale Cliff Keep. A green amulet for any creatures. I'm okay. Okay. Give me tribute. 3 green jewels. Cool. Okay. White amulets for black cards, no. We're just gonna head to outside the blue castle. Duel the Conjurer, I guess. I literally don't have a choice. Forest, Mox Ruby. Next turn, I'll be able to Untamed Wilds. And then the following turn, I'll be able to drop a Cockatrice, so... There's worse places to be. I have no idea what this is, but I'm lurking whilst playing Warframe. What up, Nuisance? This is... Magic the Gathering is the name of the actual computer game, but colloquially a lot of people refer to it as Shandalar. It is from 1997, and it is the last game Sid Meier worked on while he still worked at Microprose before he left to form Firaxis Games. And it is a Magic the Gathering RPG. Procedurally generated. You get dropped into a world with a handful of cards. You can go to the different towns to find new cards. And you have to defeat each of the 5 wizards, one for each of the 5 colors, in order to then face the demon Arzakon, which will then allow you to save the land. And it's just a very fun game. Dope. Do I want to instill energy on it? Not yet, honestly. Okay. Timmy's not doing much to me. And then people wonder why I hate blue. Cockatrice. Because look at what this deck is actually doing. Literally nothing of value. I can't play my Llanowar Elves because he'll just tap his Timmy over here and just blick it out of existence. One of the most iconic cards of all time. It's on a short list alongside shit like Black Lotus and shit. Alright, the problem is if I swing, he is going to block and I will lose both. And I don't have anything I can do with it right now. Let me swing. Let me see if he blocks. Because honestly... Nope, cool. Instill energy. Because I also can't take 4 to the face. Cool. You gotta be kidding me. Combat, swing for 2. Okay. So we're just trading 2 damage blows with each other. So for right now, we're okay. But I really need to draw something that has... Literally the only... the worst draws right now would be... another Land of War Elves. Or... Grizzly Bears. Now it's annoying. Okay, this is a little annoying, but... Move to combat, swing with the cockatrice. Still energy. Cool. Killer bees. For 1, 2, 3. He might ping it, but even if he does, I can pump it. So that's actually kind of perfect if he pings the bees. Because I can make him waste his shots. I just have to make sure I always have enough boosting on hand to keep my bees alive. Wall of air. Pump the bees. Okay, so this is actually kind of perfect now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have exactly what I need. Thank God. Okay, swing with both. Still energy. Pump with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You lose your wall and take 2. And then I have exactly the 3 I need so that all 3 of those pings just go blip, blip, blip. JM Daytome, perfect. Sweet. Oh, this is beautiful. It's annoying, but it's beautiful. Cool. Okay. I have to wait to let him tap first, because if I try and get ahead of it by tapping, he can then... See, he could have... If I had tried tapping twice, he could have then done his Prodigal Sorcerer tap in response and killed me before I could. But, he has 1 blue. I don't... I'm gonna be smart and tap... Instead of sending a message like before... I'm going to tap just what I need, leave the 3 out, and swing, just in case he has some bullshit available. But I think we're fine. Sweet. Simulacrum. Nice. Getting a Prodigal Sorcerer is always nice. Okay. Alright. Wait, did I put... No, I gotta go... Fuck, I gotta fix my deck. Because I wanted to throw in Tsunami. No. That's the whole point of playing green here. Just throwing in... a couple of Tsunamis. And I'll take out... honestly, a grizzly bears and... maybe the wild growth? Or one of the soul rings. There's not really a lot I can do with soul ring in this particular deck. So... yeah, let's try running it. Sends another wall to another fiend to attack Hornwall Glade. Yeah, well, buddy, it's not gonna matter. Enter the castle. Okay, so that looks scary. But they have to sacrifice 4 islands to untap and attack with it. Unless, of course, they twiddle, in which case they can just untap it. However, they do still need it, no matter what they need to sacrifice in order to attack with it. So, you know, there's hope. Okay. Special abilities the Phantom Monster have flying. That I already knew. +3 life for the next duel. There's a total casting cost of the Orcish Artillery. Where's Jason when you need him? Where's Jason with the answer? It's 3! It's 3. The answer is 3 for the Orcish Artillery. Twiddle only costs 1, so Island, Twiddle, Swing. Except you can't Island, Twiddle, Swing because... basically, you can't Island, Twiddle, Swing because you will need 2 islands in order to sacrifice in order to swing. I get your point, but... start with Land of War Elves. Not perfect, but also... there are actually worse fates. I'm gonna try taking the dice here and seeing what down there looks like. Killer bees. Okay. I'm gonna search over here. We're gonna go after the Winged Stallion. Play first. Cool. Okay. Forest. Please swing into me. Please. Please swing into me with your falcon. Aspect of wolf. I should have just swung, because at this point, it's no longer a thing. Like, they will not swing into me with that Zephyr Falcon. Also note, the Leviathan, you specifically need to sacrifice 2 islands in order to get its effects. So in a deck like this... okay. Need you to understand how that's gonna burn you more than it burns me, bud. Swing. Pump. Deal 3. You can only deal 1 to me. Honestly, Desert Twisting the Falcon, not a bad idea. Well, it doesn't matter as much now that I have the cockatrice. Magical hack. That's annoying. That's incredibly annoying. Another Howling Mine. Draw all the cards. Forest. Drop a Soul Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna Desert Twister. Get rid of his only flyer. Because I have answers for other things between Cockatrice and Killer Bees just being able to get big as hell. Because I'm going to see if maybe I can get the kill or close to it next turn. I can't get the kill next turn, but I can set up for a kill on the following turn. Cool. We swing with both, see how you block, and go from there. Cool. Giant growth on my chicken lizard so that it survives, and then pump all the rest of the mana I can into the killer bees to get you way down. And now what do you play? God, that shit's annoying. Guaranteed bought himself one more turn. Forest. Because it got magical hacked to be islands instead of forests. Okay, I have one. We swing with Cockatrice. I'm going to play another Cockatrice. He's going to gain 3 life, but... Alright. Why did he gain... No, yeah, he gained 3 life. Cool. Okay, but he only has... had the 2 islands, so while it's untapped, it can't actually swing. But it is big. To be fair, it is big. You could magical hack it to, say, sacrifice 2 planes, I guess. Now, I ain't the greatest player to ever live, but I gotta say, disenchanting an island sanctuary in order to play an island sanctuary doesn't feel like the best use of resources. In fact, it feels like very bad use of resources. Cool. I'm going to discard... Honestly, the spare killer bees. Let him go. Okay. If he does not have a healing spell... Leviathan is a 10-10, to be fair. Karma. He's going to magical hack it to save forests. Told you. This is going to hurt. That is actually a very good move. Okay. Swing with both. Actually, swing with all three. Cool. You just lose. Dope. Total casting cost of the Crusade. It's 2, right? White, white? It is white, white. I was correct. Cool. What is the toughness of the mace of Pegasus? It's a 1-1! It's over here. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 dice for sure available. But because of how everything's lined up, I'm gonna grab this dice. Which will possibly lead to more. Bad Moon is black, I believe. Special ability, does the Dragon Whelp have flying, right? Yes. Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. Start with Mox Ruby's not great, but these abilities, which of these spells has the flying ability? Prismatic Dragon? Yep, cool. I'm gonna leave that dice. Starting with Mox Ruby is fine. It's fundamentally just starting with mana ramp. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice available for further fights. Fuck! He starts with Serendipity. I gotta take a mulligan because I started with no lands. Okay, cool. Forest. Okay. Well, at least I'll get Soul Ring very quickly. I'll get Cockatrice up very quickly. I'm gonna take 3, unfortunately, but literally next turn I can drop Cockatrice and just shut down that Efreet immediately. Drop Savannah. Cockatrice. And then these are both tapped, so I can just ping you for 1. It's not gonna much matter, but might as well. Yeah, Bad Moon is black. You're thinking of like the anthems, as they were, like Glorious Anthem, things like that. Those tend to be were like I think the first anthem was, you know, white and colors, for instance. But for ones that are all creatures that are X color, where it's like everybody in play gets it, that's how it is. I think Killer Bees. And if I Tsunami... I'm going to save the Tsunami for now. Because I don't quite think he's gonna... Even if he dropped an island, I think he's gonna try and play something rather than immediately sack them to Leviathan. Cool. Forest. Awesome. So I have 5 mana available to... 5 green mana available to me, I should say. So I swing with... Honestly, the cockatrice. See what you do. You take 2. Cool. And then I can... If I Thicket Basilisk... That'll leave me 2 green. So I can make you a 1/2. I can make you a 4/5. Okay, which is enough for my purposes. It would get me another body on the ground. Cool. That's what I wanted. Last effects. Giant growth. And block. Take out your Efreet. Sweet. Drop the Mox Ruby. Thick Basilisk. Green, green, and 1. Boom. Swing with all 3 of these. And see what you do. Cool. We're just gonna do this. Cool. You're gonna hit me for 1, I'm assuming. But now, at this point, I basically have you dead to rights no matter what you do. Scovian Leviathan. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just going to move to combat. I'm going to swing with everybody. Awesome. Giant growth. Put this away. On the Land of War Elves, just to be a dick. Cool. Where are we at? Okay. Total casting odds to Scathe Zombies is 3. Got 580 gold, a black jewel, and a red jewel. And this spell requires 1 white and 0 colorless. Holy armor. Ah? No. Okay, this was a dead end. So, the blue wizardess is either here or over here. Where do I think she most likely is the question. Land of War Elves, good, because it's mana ramp. I will run with that, and we're going to start... I think we'll go here. And it makes it so that we have one more fight in any given direction. On the play. Okay, cool. Forest. Let's swing with the Land of War Elves and see what he does. If he's cool. Giant growth so that you lose your bird right away. Before you can do anything. I love the holy strength and holy armor and everything on Leviathan approach, TBH. It's actually very funny. It's like, make it big as fuck. Can't do anything. Make it big as fuck. Cool. Big as fuck. Just indestructible nightmare. Like, you're gonna regret the shit out of this. I will trade 2 damage this turn to get the Thicket Basilisk out now. Also, I'm 1 mana away from just being able to blow it up. Island Sanctuary. I think I do another Thicket Basilisk, keep going wide. And I swing with this Thicket Basilisk. If he wants to be like, oh, you can't... You're gonna use the effect? Cool, so I can't swing at you, but you also don't draw cards. But I do. So... Eventually, I'll draw an answer. Frames lag desync? Oh, are the frame losses starting to hit the stream? It might just be getting worse. I need to figure out what's going on with my internet. Okay. What up, Yummy? Leaving a CEDH tournament now. How'd that go? All right, do I want to... Yeah, I'm just going to swing with these 3. If he wants to swing at me with the Mesa Pegasus, so be it. Okay, it was a lag spike, but it looks like it's okay now. No. I'm gonna... I don't want to leave the dungeon. I don't want to leave the dungeon. Mid-dungeon, man. 6, 8, 9. Oh no, I got game on board. So I have 6, 7, 8. No, I don't. I'm a point shy. So I should play the cockatrice. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up the dungeon. Because this is annoying as hell. I need to figure out what's going on with my internet. I might just need a new router. Honestly. Like, that may be what the actual solution is here. Lure on the Land of War Elves. No. Wait, that's not what I wanted, but it's fine. Lure on the cockatrice. Yeah, I was talking about spending some money on, like, a really good router at some point. That may be what I have to do in the near future. Let's just take the extra life, and then let us check... I think over here. Saturday for free. Okay. This ain't great. Okay, Forest, Land of War Elves. So I'll have to take 2 more hits. But next turn I can Forest Untamed Wilds, and then the following turn I can Forest Cockatrice. So it's annoying, but I will have an answer. Cool. Manifold. I am concerned by the 2 islands, I'm not gonna lie. I would not mind drawing Tsunami now. Cool. Drop Forest, and drop a Cockatrice. Cool. I will now need to hope, because my HP is getting low, eat a dick. Cool. Man of all processes. Unstable mutation. That's game. Alright. Okay. I don't know why I am losing so many frames. But this is not tenable. So, I'm going to cut stream off here. I will be streaming again Tuesday. Because it's going to be easier to go tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know why